Oh shit, is it happening, guys? Is it finally happening? Is the video game punching bag finally going out of business? So our friends at FragHero.com have dropped an article about the sales for GameStop going down, and as a result, they are going to need to shut down 150 stores over the course of this year. If you happen to not remember who Frag Hero was, they're the pieces of shit that released the Fallout New Vegas 2 rumor that had the internet abuzz and had all these people excited because they really love Fallout New Vegas, so of course they're going to get happy about a fucking sequel, and we have yet to hear any fucking news since then, so fuck Frag Hero. But anyways, let's read over their article. If you bought stock in GameStop, it might be time to hit the eject button. Things aren't looking good for the company. GameStop is one of the last bastions of brick-and-mortar retail hope in an increasingly digital landscape. The American retail chain operates 7,117 stores throughout the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. This strip mall staple is often the subject of internet hate because many consumers believe the publicly traded company implements unfair pricing practices. The retailer is frequently roasted with hilarious memes. Can't believe they actually roasted in an article. Over the past financial quarter, GameStop's profit has decreased by over 10%, a massive margin for a company this size. In addition, their stock has plummeted over 10%, potentially a sign of the company's impending downfall unless they can make some major changes. Because of these losses and their continual struggle to attain profitability, GameStop will be closing 150 of their stores in the upcoming year. Seems kind of crazy to me that their profits are down, and the only option is, let's close down 150 stores. We've tried everything, guys. We've gone through the books. There's nothing else we can do. We just have to shut down 150 of our fucking stores that we, probably really expensive to build and everything. And I don't even know how do you decide this? Maybe just the least profitable, like, stores or something? I don't fucking know. Or, like, I don't know. Anyways, I go to a local GameStop in Newcastle, Oklahoma. It's actually where I live. But it's in a tiny, Newcastle, Oklahoma is very tiny, and I went there last time and I picked up like Watch Dogs 2 and some other stuff, and there were 4 employees in there, and it's a very tiny GameStop. 4 employees at the exact same time in a GameStop that can be run by one person at a time because there's almost never fucking anybody in there. How about y'all stop hiring a lot of people for tiny fucking stores, and that'll save you some goddamn money. The reason for their reduced sales numbers is pretty simple. GameStop is going the way of Blockbuster Video. Digital downloads are becoming more and more prevalent, and people are buying their consoles on Amazon. The physical copies of the games that GameStop sells are becoming less popular because most gamers either download their games or order them online instead of going into stores. Man, Blockbuster was my shit back in the day, dude. I remember I used to get an allowance while I was in school, and every Friday when I got my allowance, I'd walk my happy ass up to Blockbuster. It was within walking distance. It was a couple blocks away. It wasn't too far. And they had this rack, and at least the Blockbuster that I went to, there's this like rack at one of the end caps of the aisles where you could buy like $10 games for PS2. Probably used games, I'm assuming. I assume they weren't new games. But they're like $10 games, and I'd go there every fucking week. And I'd walk up, I'd give me my game for, $10 or whatever, or 2 games. I don't remember how much that allowance I got back then. And then on the way home, I'd stop at either the supermarket or a gas station somewhere, and I'd pick me up a 12-pack of soda, and that's what I'd do all fucking weekend. I'd play whatever this new game is I got, and just fucking devour a 12-pack of soda, like some Dr. Pepper and shit. I miss those days, man. As for digital gaming taking over, that is definitely a thing. I can see that being the major thing that's affecting them. I'm an old school gamer, man. I love walking into a store, looking through all the games, and just deciding, hey, I'm going to get this game. Of course, if there's like big AAA games or, really cool game coming out that I like, that's my goal of what I'm going in there to purchase. But I still like to look around, just look, because I forget about there's so many games that come out these days, I forget what all are out there. So I like doing that. I also like having physical copies of games because eventually I'll get tired of it and I want to get rid of it. And like once you like delete, you can delete your digital game, right? But you still technically own it. You can come back and download it again at a later time. But that's it. You get nothing out of it. Once I've beat a game that I don't ever plan on playing again, I can at least resell it or trade it in. So I prefer physical copies over digital. GameStop is known for buying and selling used games and consoles, but a lot of bad press has made many gamers hesitant to go to the stores. They operate a buy and trade program that allows customers to purchase games, then sell them back when they're finished. Many customers believe the buyback prices are unfairly low and the pre-owned prices artificially high. Now, I will definitely admit that buying a brand new game for $60 and only being able to sell it or trade it back for 20-something is pretty goddamn scummy. But at the same time, as we mentioned before, with a digital copy, you can't sell it back. There's nothing you can do with it. If I went and bought Mass Effect Andromeda, and for some reason I grinded it out and beat it in a couple days, a week or two, and I didn't feel like waiting for DLC, or I didn't really care, didn't really like the game, at least I can go get about half my money back for trading it in on, of course, the pro value. It's better than nothing, man. There's probably some places that'll give you a better offer, but it's something. GameStop says they're going to try to move away from selling physical copies in an attempt to diversify the merchandise they sell so they can stay afloat. Not to hit them when they're down, but they were also once rated as one of the worst companies to work for in America. It's a gamble, but it may be the only way forward for a company whose market is slowly disappearing. The Steam store, Blizzard's move to online purchases, and Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo also making their titles available through an online store have nearly pushed GameStop out of the market. In the end, man, this is probably going to make a lot of people happy. Plenty of people fucking hate GameStop. I actually do shop there. I like my physical copies. I go to GameStop or Walmart, depending on I guess, kind of what I'm feeling. If I'm buying a brand new game, I usually go to Walmart. If I'm trying to trade games in and shit, I obviously can't do that at Walmart, so I go to GameStop. It's just my thing. I know people hate on them. I haven't really had any problems with them. The games that I have traded in, I make sure I check their trading values in online. But most people don't, I guess, know that. You can go to GameStop.com and you can price your games that you have before you go there, so you're not like taken by surprise when your game's only like $3 But like anything else that's kind of a collector's thing, games have value. Depending on the game, it could still have value, 10, 15 years later. It just depends. Like not every game, just because you bought a game for $60 a year ago doesn't mean it should still be fucking $60. You know what I'm saying? Also, this doesn't really look good for them. I memean, they're already hated so much by the gaming community. The fact that they're going to shut down 150 different stores, which puts who knows how many fucking employees out of jobs. It just sheds even more like bad light on them. So I don't know. They're probably just eventually going to go out of business unless they go to completely digital. But even then, if the prices are still shit, people are still not going to want to shop with them, and they'll inevitably close down, or somebody will buy them out and merge with them. Anyways, guys, hopefully this is informative for you. The one thing we can agree on, whether you hate GameStop or you like GameStop, we all hate Frag Hero for the fucking Fallout New Vegas 2 leak. Again, and you can take this article with a grain of salt, man. I don't even know if they didn't even link us to any websites or anything like that showed us evidence of any of this even being true. So who knows with Frag Hero. Anyways, if you went on to enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. Links to my social networks are in the description. And in the outro, later, guys.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love